Hey guys, I thought I would come on here today and let you all know about a dream that I had a couple of years ago. And I was reminded about it this week by our sister at Pink Trees and Blue Bugs, and also something that Katie did said. And what had happened in the dream, I was in a field and it was a really sunny, pretty day. And I saw a bunch of young girls that were actually angels that were in fluffy white dresses all around me. And they were saying things like, hurry, get dressed, we've got to go. And I could hear the music playing. It sounded as if it was coming just over the hillside. And it was like wedding music and trumpets, almost like when one of the royals gets married over in England. It kind of sounded like that. And they're urging me to get my wedding attire on, and I'm really excited. And just then they parted to where I could see the dress that they were wanting me to get into, and it was simply just a dark red burgundy, rather ordinary, just plain dress. And I was kind of taken aback by it. I'm like, really? And they said, oh yes, hurry, we've got to go. And some of them were already going kind of upward towards the music over the hill. And as the dream was ending, I was jumping into this dress and running with them. And it kind of reminded me, guys, of the thumbnail that our sister at Pink Trees and Blue Bugs had on her video. It just showed a kind of an older style, almost like I think she had said in a Victorian type style, but nevertheless, a fairly plain, just red, deep burgundy dress, and like the blood of Christ. And let's face it, that is our proper wedding attire. That's how we're getting into the marriage supper of the Lamb. And so to me, it was very telling, and I appreciate my sisters bringing it to my remembrance this week, because I hadn't spoken on it in a while. I did do a video on it a couple of years ago, but I don't know what has happened to some of those videos. They've kind of just gone poof off my channel. I've reported it a couple of times to YouTube, but it seems like they're unraveling like the first year and a half or so of my videos, and it's only got about the last 11 or 12 months worth of videos on there. But in either case, guys, I guess it's just for right now that maybe we should be speaking on this, because it reminded me of the parable where the gentleman is there and they approach him and say, how did you get in without the proper wedding attire, without the proper wedding garment? And he is in shock. I mean, he's speechless. He thinks he does have on, obviously, the correct wedding apparel. But it must be his own righteousness that he's clothed himself in versus being covered by the blood of the Lamb. And that's what I think that the message means. And I think that's what the dream means. And rather short, but it was very telling. And I think that it's what a lot of people are having questions about in their mind now. I hear a lot of people say that, like they're trying to get ready, or they're trying to be ready or make themselves ready. And in actuality, what we should be concerned with is obviously letting others know what time it is and that Jesus is coming. But as far as being ready, I mean, there's no amount of any effort or anything that we can do. So are we covered by the blood of the Lamb? Are we born again? Are we saved by grace through faith? And that's basically it, guys. So I just thought I would mention that to you guys today. And I love you all, and I'm sure we'll talk real soon.